So that's 2 videos I started now, and Windows has quit on me for no fucking reason. So anyway, not to start off on I'm fucking buried in a coffin in New Mexico somewhere, but I was minding my business. Some girl was looking at me saying, "Hey, you're cool." And I thought, oh, I talked to her, no big deal. So I was chit-chatting with her, everything's going cool. And then some guy starts picking up on her. I'm like, okay, whatever, no big deal. And I save her seat. She comes back. The guy's there. He introduces himself. His name is Ryan. Doesn't seem like a bad guy. I'm like, yeah, whatever. These kids that were behind them, something happened. Some guy started rattling a fence behind them. No big deal. And he was looking for a fight. He really was. I could tell he was the type of dude who was like, argh. And he was going to pick a fight with these kids. These kids backed off. No big deal. And the girl was like, okay, why don't you come with us to the bar next door? I'm like, okay, well, she asked me, why don't I go? I go over there, he gets right in my face, he's like, what are you doing here? Just get. Because obviously he was very fucking, over the top, over the top, very, what's the word, reptilian brain, he thinks he's going to score, he really wants to, apparently I'm a threat, which, obviously, if you look at me, I'm a pretty good-looking dude. Apparently I am. So anyway, I'm like, what does that mean? She asked me to come here. Like, I'm just doing what she wanted. So he gets in my face a little bit. No big deal. He asks the bouncers to come over. The bouncer's like, so we got word that you're following this girl. I'm like, no, she asked me to come here. No big deal. I go, fucking, she doesn't want me here. I'll leave. Like, I don't care. No big deal. So I go about my business and do my own thing. I chat with her once in a while. I'm just saying hi to friends, no big deal. And then the fucking dude gets in my face. He's like, I'm chatting with her later, and apparently I'm a big-time threat. He's like maybe 40. He's bald. His name is Ryan. He sucker punches me in the face a few times. I'm like, meh. Tears up my shirt, right? My shirt is in shreds. I'm bleeding everywhere. They're like, you need to go to the hospital and get stitches. Yeah, maybe I do. I don't know. What do you guys think? I got a little bit of a bloody face. Still bleeding. My eye's pretty swollen, but it's already gone down. A bit of a shiner. And I'm laughing the whole way home. He hit me like 4 times in the face. Just let her rip. I'm like, I take it. Yeah, probably tomorrow morning I'll wake up and go, oh, my face. Oh, what's going on? My face hurts. But honestly, he really just unloaded on me. Nothing happened. Teeth are perfect. Orbital sockets are fine. Eyeballs are fine. A little bit of superficial damage. So I'm spitting blood directly on my shirt, which is still torn to shit. One of my favorite shirts, by the way. Over a girl that I was not trying to get. We were chit-chatting. She obviously thought it was interesting. And this fucking douchebag decided to get in the way. Just, alpha wolf system, right? If you're talking to a girl and she's interested in you, everyone else backs off and says, okay, she's into you. If she starts going for another guy in the group, you back off and say, okay, alpha wolf system, that guy is the new whatever. He didn't think that. He really thought, I've got to outfight you, because apparently I'm a big threat, which I'm a very good-looking dude. I'm physically imposing. He's got to get a sucker shot, which he did. Look at my face. It's fucked up. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up. I'm going to go to work. People are going to ask, what happened to your face? And we're like, yeah, some fucking douchebag sucker punched me. And if I can take him to court, I will. I don't care. He'll fucking face charges. It'll be his record. He was in the wrong. I did not lay a hand on him. He grabbed me first and started throwing me around and fucking hit me in the face a few times. And that's my face. Beautiful teeth, by the way. But I got just shit coming out of my face big time. And I'm still bleeding, by the way. Probably should go get stitches, but the inside of your mouth heals very quickly. If you bite your own mouth, it heals within, a couple of minutes. So I thought I would document this. All my YouTube friends. I'm bleeding out my orify. All of them. Yeah. Am I fine? Yeah. It's a little bit of blood. Okay, it's a lot of blood. I'm bleeding. I'm one of those guys you see on the YouTubes. Am I going to survive? Absolutely. It's not going to stop me at all. So this guy, who is obviously had too much to drink and is a fucking idiot, has probably done this before. Hopefully. Sorry, I'm bleeding still. Somebody's going to find out who he is and make his life really miserable. That would be great. And he will obviously get mad at me and say, you know what? I had this coming. I punched out some guy who was no threat, who obviously was sitting there minding his own business. If he was really being a douchebag, okay, but just minding his own business, being a regular dude, just talking to his friends, and look at this. Even covered in blood, I'm still very handsome indeed. So anyway, that's my story. No obvious damage. But the legal ramifications, hopefully. Oh, my lip is pretty busted. I've never had it happen, honestly. This is my Tyler Durden moment, where I take it. I'm like, and I spit blood in his face. You don't know where I've been. I've got West Nile. So, if he catches West Nile, yeah. That's not my fault, honestly. Anyway.